Hello, students. How are you all? I hope you all are fine and happy. So, today we are going to learn something from block 15 paragraph writing. Paragraph writing. So, in this block, we will learn how to write long sentences and identify topic sentences. So, before this, let me ask about sentences. What are sentences? Or what do you mean by a sentence? Yes, a sentence is a group of words that tells us what a person, place, or a thing is or does. And it has a naming part and a telling part. The naming part always has a naming word in it, and the telling part, it always has a doing word in it. So these are the things that we have already covered. Okay, so now let me tell you something more about the sentence. So, my kids, a sentence mostly has a noun, verb, and an adjective. What are they? Noun, N-O-U-N, noun, verb, and an adjective, A-D-J-E-C-T-I-V, adjective. So this noun, that means the naming words, right? The naming words are called nouns. And the verb means it is an action, the action word or something that you can do, like writing, jumping, dancing, smiling, right? These all are the things, these all are the action words. So these action words we are called verbs. And the last one, it is adjective. Adjectives means it is a word that describes. So now let's have a look on some sentences. Then this it will be more clear to you. Okay, so here a sentence, the brown dog is jumping. The brown dog is jumping. So now in this sentence, we are talking about a dog, right? So the word dog is the noun. It is the naming word in this sentence. And how is that dog? What is its color? Yes, the dog is brown in color. So the color brown, it describes the dog. So the word brown, it is an adjective. And the last one, look at the sentence clearly. What is he doing? What is the dog doing here? Yes, he is jumping. So the jumping, it is an action. It is an action word. It is a doing word. So it is, yes, it is the verb here. Okay, then here one more sentence you have. The little girl is smiling. The little girl is smiling. So who is the sentence about? Yes, it is about a girl. So what is the noun here in this sentence? Of course, it is the girl. Girl is the noun. It is a naming word. And how is that girl? How is she? Is she tall or little? Yes, she is little. So the word little, it describes the girl. Means the little girl. So the word little, it is an adjective. It is the describing word here. And what is she doing? Yes, she is smiling. So the word smiling, it is an action. It is the doing word. So it is a verb. So my kids, a sentence mostly has a noun, verb, and an adjective. Now, let's come back to this writing session. When we start a sentence, my kids, we should always remember a few things. Means, we start a sentence with who the sentence is about. And then we have what are they doing in that sentence. And later we add the time or place of where the things in the sentence take place. Now, let's look at some examples from the story, The Tree's Grandma Did Not Plant. Here we have who and what they do and where or when. So here under who, here we have the monkey, the wind and the deer. So these words, all these words are the words that tell us what the sentence will be about. And here, this what they do. This means these are the actions. See, ate a mango and blew dandelions and spread the seeds. And here, where or when. These refer to the time or place. Likewise here, in the tree or on the ground and in the forest. So these all are the places. So when we put all these words together, when we take all these who, what they do and where or when, we can make the meaningful sentence. We will get so many meaningful sentences. Let's see here, when we take all these words together, we can make the sentence like, connect it. Try to connect all these words, my kids. Yes, the monkey ate a mango in the tree. See, here we got the monkey ate a mango in the tree. And then the next one, the wind blew dandelions on the ground. It is the wind blew dandelions on the ground. And the last one, the deer spread the seeds in the forest. So when we put all these words together, we will get the meaningful sentences. Now, let's learn something new. It is about the topic sentence. What is it? It is the topic sentence. So, what is a topic sentence, or how can we write a topic sentence? See, in this word, the topic sentence itself, you will get the idea that it is a sentence. And this topic sentence is the most important part of the paragraph, or it is the most important sentence of the paragraph, and it tells us what the paragraph will be about. Okay, and one more thing that I want to tell you is this topic sentence should be the beginning sentence of the paragraph. It should be the first sentence of the paragraph. So dears, now let's read a paragraph and let's find out the topic sentence from the paragraph. See, here I have written a short paragraph. Let's read it. My green garden is super green. It has many green trees. On the green trees, there are many green apples. Mummy has grown green ladyfingers, green peas in the garden. Sometimes I wonder what else can make it wonder. So dears, what do you think can be the topic sentence of this paragraph? Yes, it may be about the first sentence. I have told you, the topic sentence means it is the beginning sentence of the paragraph. So the topic sentence is this: my green garden is super green. This is the topic sentence. And one more thing I want to tell you is a paragraph means, this is the paragraph, you know. A paragraph, it is a group of sentence, not a group of words. Sentence means it is a group of words. But this paragraph means that has many sentences. So here, this paragraph that has three parts. The first one is the topic sentence, and the second one is the supporting sentence. The supporting sentences. And the third one is the concluding sentence. See, here the supporting sentence means it is the remaining. After this topic sentence, there are some more sentences, you know, there are some more sentences are remaining. So these remind sentences are called supporting sentences. It gives us the details about this topic sentence. So here, what are the supporting sentences from this paragraph? It has many green trees. On the green trees, there are many green apples, and mummy has grown green ladyfingers, green peas in the garden. So these all are the supporting sentence. And the last one, this concluding sentence. Concluding sentence means the last sentence, the ending sentence of this paragraph. So this is the concluding sentence. So the first sentence that we call topic sentence and the remind sentence are called supporting sentences, and this concluding sentence, that is the last sentence. I hope this is clear to you. Okay, then in order to write a paragraph, in order to write a short paragraph like this, first you need to think of the topics. That means we would want to write about. The topics means the title. See, what about this paragraph? What can be the title of this paragraph? Yes, this sentence, all these sentences are about the word, here it is garden, right? So let's give a title like garden, right? This way, when we write a short paragraph, first we want to choose a topic like this. The topics can be about my favorite day, or my pets, or my family, or park, and so many other topics. Okay, suppose if you happen to choose a topic gifts. What is GIFTS, gifts? So first you need to think of what kind of gifts do we like? What kind of gifts do we like? So the gifts, it can be about the toys, or it can be candies, it can be clothes, it can be food, etc. Right? And then we want to think of why do we like gifts, or why do you like gifts? Why do we like gifts? Yes, we like gifts because these gifts make us feel special, or it make us feel happy, right? So we can give these, the gifts make us feel special. These we can give as the topic sentence, or we can begin our paragraph with this sentence like this: gifts make us feel special, and I have so many gifts, I like these type of gifts, or someone gave me these type of gifts and all. You can add some more sentences to make the short paragraph. So the topic sentence is the beginning sentence of the paragraph. See, now here I have written one more paragraph for you. So let's read it. Anna is an excellent student. She is intelligent. Anna always does her homework, and she is never late for class. As a result of her hard work, Anna is one of the best students in school. So dears, what is the topic sentence from this paragraph? Yes, the topic sentence, it is the beginning sentence. So this is the beginning sentence, and the supporting sentences means the remaining sentences. And the last one, which is the last sentence here? Yes, this is the last. This is the concluding sentence. That is, as a result of her hard work, Anna is one of the best students in school. So a paragraph has three parts: topic sentence, supporting sentences, and concluding sentence. So dears, now it's our workbook time. So let's take out your workbook, page number 35. S1, writing longer sentences. So the first question, rearrange the words to form a sentence. And number 2, choose words from each box to make the sentence, to form the meaningful sentences. And the last one, look at the picture and write a sentence that has a naming word, a doing word, and more words that tell when or where the action is happening. So here you have to make a sentence that has a naming word, a doing word, and that tell when or where, means the time or the place that you have to include in the sentence. Like, my brother is going to school, or my sister is going to school. So here in this sentence, the word sister, it is the naming word, and what is the doing word? Yes, it is she is going, right? So the word going, it is the doing word, and where, which place, it is the school. So this how you can make a meaningful sentence. Okay, then let's move on to your next page, 36, topic sentences. Write the names of your favorite person, place, animal, and thing. So here you can write about your favorite person, place, animal, and thing. And number 2, write a topic sentence about any one of your favorite thing. So dears, if you're writing about your mom as a person, here you can write a topic sentence like, I love my mom. So this how you can make any sentence. And 3, what is the picture about? Write the topic and topic sentence. Use the words in the boxes to help you. So here there is a picture. It is about a beach. So with the help of these given words, you have to make a topic and a topic sentence. So we can choose our topic as beach, and topic sentence, yes, we can write like the beats that make us feel happy, or that beats are a lot of fun, and all this how you can make a topic sentence. Okay, now let's move on to our practice questions. It's from page number 42. Question number 1, put the sentences from the story, The Tree's Grandma Did Not Plant, in the right order. And 2, read the paragraph. So here one paragraph is given. So there you have to choose the title and circle the topic sentence and underline the sentence that tell us more about the topic sentence. That means the supporting sentence. So here you have to underline the supporting sentences and circle the topic sentence, and last write the closing sentence also. And the last one, write a topic sentence about your classroom. So here you can make a sentence about your classroom. Like, in my classroom, there are many friends, or I learn many things. This is how you can make any sentence, any topic sentence of the topic classroom. Okay, so dears, today we have learned about the long sentences and the topic sentences. So the topic sentence, it should be the first, the beginning sentence of the paragraph. Now let me ask one more question about this topic sentence. Why is the topic sentence important, or are they important, these topic sentence? Yes, this topic sentence is important because the sentences in a paragraph might talk about many things, right? So without this topic sentence, we will not know what the writer wants to tell us or what the paragraph is about. So without this topic sentence, we will not have an idea about the paragraph. So dears, I hope this is clear to you. This is enough for today. Thank you.